Guys, we are in need of a new offensive coordinator. You know this. I know this. Who better than to give us his take on it but the people's voice himself, the host of NoFakin Sports, David Kincaid.
What's up, Sooner family? I need to have a conversation with you guys. Serious business. And this is something that has been heavy on my mind. I want to get off my chest. And I want to talk about the Oklahoma Sooners, my team, your team, our team, as far as going forward. Regardless of what happens next week, I have been on record saying that this season is a success. It is. 10-2 season under Brent Venables. This is his second 10-2 season. He had 2 6-7s. So as far as winning seasons, he's at 500, 4 seasons into the job. Some would say that the program is moving in the right direction. Some will say that the 2 6-7 seasons are unacceptable. I am not of that fabric because the first season, we know what happened. We lost a lot of players. Second season, we went to 10-2. Third season, we made a bad choice at offensive coordinator, and we had a lot of injuries. Even with we had a great offensive coordinator, I still think that we still would have struggled. You couple that would have been our first year in the SEC. Just a lot to deal with. So we took our lumps. Going into the season, there were high expectations because this is Brent Venables' guys. He got to choose the OC that he wanted. We got rid of Jackson Arnold. We brought in a brand new quarterback. This season has been a success. It has not been pretty. And a lot of times we have not played offensively like a lot of people feel that we should have, including myself. I have been very critical of Ben Arbuckle. He got the job done in certain situations. I'm not going to take away everything that he accomplished. Do I feel that if he is the offensive coordinator next year, that we will have success? I said in another video that whenever you have a bunch of close losses, those turn into close wins. But when you have a bunch of close wins, those turn into close losses. Because that's why Brent Venables is 500 in his career. Because we have not successfully been a dominant offense at no point. Even under Jeff Lebby, we fluttered offensively. The defense has gotten better year to year to year, but we have yet to have a dominant offense. So, do we move forward with Ben Arbuckle? No. I think we are, but this is a critical point in which Brent Venables can make a decision that will be so impactful but so rewarding at the same time. I'm never the type of person to just go and complain about something and not have a fix for it. If I've come on here and I've complained about something, I've always given you guys a way that we can fix it. God damn it, I've yet to be wrong. Because when we have tweaked certain things about the offense and stuff like that to do what I said we were going to do, we won a la Alabama. Now, we won this past game against Alabama. We didn't play particularly well on offense. We didn't run the football very well. We got 3 turnovers, and we converted turnovers into points. But I want y'all to understand one thing, regardless of how great your defense is, Scoring on defense is not something that's going to happen at a high percentage rate. So I've done the work and I've come up with a name for offensive coordinator. When I did my video last year, because I was complaining about Seth Luttrell, I did a video. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. It was a really good video, I think. But in that video, I talked about what I think we should get an offensive coordinator at the University of Oklahoma. With us being a blue blood program, the references that coach should have. And I went through it. Some of those references were I wanted someone that was an offensive coordinator at the NFL level, or someone that was an offensive coordinator on a national championship team, or somebody that was under the Nick Saban coaching tree. So you see what all those have in common? Nick Saban, national championship winning. NFL pro style offense. This is what these guys coming out of high school, they want to play in a pro style NFL offense. They want to play in an offense to where when they transition to the next level, they're already operating in that space. Not this spread stuff that we have now. So this particular coach that I'm talking about, guys, he has some great qualities about him as far as coaching. He runs the football first and foremost. He is a run first offensive coordinator. That's important. Proven on the field, his numbers and his offenses show it. He's a great recruiter. That's important because the offensive coordinator recruiting is just as important as the position coach's recruiting. Because when you have a running back that wants to come to the University of Oklahoma and he's between Oklahoma and Ohio State or Michigan or Alabama or anywhere that runs the football, he's going to want to know, am I pass blocking or am I actually getting a chance to go score touchdowns? That's what running backs want to do. They want to go score touchdowns. So when he steps into that young man's living room and talks to his mom, yes, we run the football here. Here's my proven track record. You could get the number one running back in the nation like an Adrian Peterson. Not saying that somebody's going to be Adrian Peterson, but having the number one running back in the nation, you have that taken care of. More than likely, you're going to have the best run game in the nation, a la when Nick Saban was at Alabama. They always had a backfield of 3 top 100 running backs. Any 3 or 4 of their running backs could go somewhere else and play and start and put up yards. That's what we've been missing at the University of Oklahoma, and that's why we need a run-first offensive coordinator. So he's a great recruiter. He can go in there and tout his run game. He also has head coaching experience in a blue blood program. This is very important. This is not pulling a kid from Washington State. This is not getting some up and coming person that when they have to go talk to the media about why their offense isn't performing well, they're not just regurgiting the same old coach speak, in which that's what Ben Arbuckle does. He says the same stuff over and over and over. Well, I'm proud of Xavier Robinson. He's doing a great job. I'm proud of our guys. Why is he getting touches? Well, sometimes the game dictates blah, 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 a bunch of nothing. This guy can step in front of those cameras and he can answer those tough questions. Not only that, he's won a national title. So now I got a proven winner. Guy that's been there, done that, won national titles like Brent Venables did. But he won it as an offensive coordinator. He's run first. Now you have a defensive national championship coordinator who's your head coach, and you have an offensive national coordinator. This is a no-brainer. This is a win. This is not questioning one side of the football. Now this becomes a dominant football team. And that man's name is Sharon Moore. I know a lot of y'all, hold on. He just got fired. Sharon Moore is not a bad man. He had a bad moment. And I know a lot of y'all want to jump on y'all's high horse right now and y'all want to condemn the man. But I promise you, there's not a person inside this that's looking at this video right now that hasn't had a bad moment behind a female, behind a woman. All human. He wasn't selling drugs. He wasn't messing with a student. He had an improper relationship with a staffer female in which she probably came on to him strong, knowing that she was going to blow the whistle and blow it wide open to try to destroy this man's life. Or maybe she didn't get what she wanted, so she went to destroy this man's life. The reports say that when he went to her house, which he's been arrested for breaking and entering and all this other stuff, which they're probably going to drop the charges later, he went in there and he said, "You're going to watch me kill myself." He was suicidal. The blood is on your hands. He didn't go in there to kill that woman. This is a man that made a mistake, knew that he was going to lose everything, and he had a bad moment. Sharon Moore is an Oklahoma guy. Sharon Moore deserves a second chance. This man's life should not be over because he had a bad moment. Not a bad moment in which he killed somebody. He had an improper relationship, guys. There are plenty of coaches in the league right now that have gotten a second opportunity after having a bad moment. Steve Sarkisian. I can go on and on and on and on, and I know you guys can too. There are plenty of head coaches that have had a bad moment. It's okay. Brent Venables, go get that man. Bring him home and rectify this mistake that you made with Ben Arbuckle. There's some players over there in Michigan that need a home. Think about it. If we had their running backs, I don't have a problem with our running backs. I don't have a problem with our offensive line, our tight ends, our quarterback, none of that. I have a problem with the product that we're putting on the field. And this is somebody that has proven that he can do it in the Big Ten against stiff competition, not the Pac-2. Ohio State just got their first win in a while against Michigan. If he could go beat Ohio State on a consistent basis, I'll take it. Drop down in the comments, guys. Tell me what you think. And if you're the type of person you just go get on your high horse and say he should be in prison the rest of his life and all that, that's the type of person you are, then that's the type of person you are. But that's not where I'm at. He had a bad moment. He deserves a second chance. he should be able to come home and help take his team that he played for to multiple national titles. I promise you, if we get Sharon Moore, we win 3 of the next 5. But look, man, I'm trying to entertain you guys as much as possible, the best way I know how. I'm learning stuff. I'm having fun with my new computer and just the camera and all this stuff, man. I'm just really enjoying it, man. So you guys hit the subscribe button, man. There ain't no telling what I'm gonna do next. If you haven't seen me do the video where I interview myself, man, go back and check that out. I'm just trying to do something different. We get the same news style content from everybody. I'm just trying to give you guys something different, man. I hope you enjoy it. Boomer.